Hello, beautiful ones. How are you? Hello, beautiful ones. How are you all doing? Welcome to Texton TV. I am Eda Gift, your host and entertainer. On this channel, you're going to be speaking everything family, lifestyle, love. So, I have to readjust this. Wow, interesting. So, today, I'm going to be speaking about, something very interesting. Majorly, I'm talking about my story. I have a very interesting story to share with you all, my viewers, my wonderful subscribers, and returning viewers, and all the rest. You're welcome to my channel, okay? So, my story time is just a very simple story unwinding. Um, this month we're talking about love series, love stories, and whatnot. So, it's just gonna be my story time of when I mistook that love story, the fairy tale story. I mistook it for something else. Now, disclaimer: I'm not where I used to be. I've moved past my story. Okay, so that's what I'm able to share with you, so that you all can learn and benefit from it. Okay, so this I'm sure some of you are wondering, she has a baby or whatnot and all the rest. She married? No, I'm not married, okay? Now, the story line behind that. It happened in the year 2020, 2018. I just ran out of my youth service. I was having a fantastic time, fantabulous, wonderful, wonderful time. And that's why I always say, parents, allow your children. Don't always put pressure on them, because I felt pressurized, after schooling and all whatnot. They were like, "What next? Go and get married." Well, I knew that marriage was definitely going to come, because come on, sis, your sis is a beautiful lady, you know, very educated and whatnot, intelligent and all that. So definitely, I'll be someone's fair. But you know what my mistake was? My mistake was that I thought that I was the one to actually make it happen. Yet, when I mean make it happen, I'll break this story down for you. And first off, I just got out of a relationship that broke my heart, and it was terrible in the sense that 2 weeks after that, I wasn't able to eat, I wasn't able to sleep well. I was just on bed, like I was just down, okay? Now, don't make that mistake I made, because you don't get off of a relationship without healing properly. Then you run into another relationship. You will not be able to know, to decipher what really happened, why this one ended the way it ended, and what am I supposed to do to make sure that I don't repeat the same mistake. Now, in my so-called desperation that I want to be in a relationship, because it was almost like I gotta be in a relationship, at least, even if I'm not married, I gotta be in a relationship. Now, ladies, don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. You've got to learn how to love yourself, love your own company, be yourself, okay? Because I hadn't found my own voice. The things that I'm sharing with you now, I believe that there is a lesson, a food for thought for young lady out there who the parents might be pressuring to go and settle down. I don't want you to spoil. I don't want you to. And who told you that if you're just a single and a happy lady, that you end up not married? I don't know why African parents have this mentality or this idea that a lady should get married after schooling, right? To me, it's just absurd, because what if you've not seen the right person? And in all of this blah of getting married, I was just like, let me get into this relationship. If it doesn't work, I just wanted to be in a relationship. That's a mistake I made, and I wouldn't want anyone to make that. If you learn how to love yourself, ladies, if you learn how to love yourself, if you learn how to be your own best friend, you wouldn't need to be pressurized into a relationship. And even when the relationship comes, you are the one that will raise the bar up. You are the one that will tell whoever wants to be in a relationship with that this is my standard, this is what I want, and you guys will respect it. Now, because the pressure was all over me, I got off from this relationship that I just broke off. Certainly, our breaking up was something else. Okay, I don't even want to go into that story right now because it wasn't as if we quarreled or anything. It was just something very little, very minute. But because every relationship I entered, I was having this hope or this idea that this person will be the person that will marry. And that is another lie that you need to break in your head. If you're thinking like that, if you're thinking like I was thinking back then, now don't ever think that your relationship must end in marriage. Did you see my face? No, sis. Not every relationship must end in marriage, and that is another lie that you need to break down in your head. Not all relationships will end into marriage, and don't force it to happen. Please, I'm begging you, don't force it to happen because at the end of the day, the person will say, "I never wanted to marry." He was almost like you were the one that wanted to propose to me. Okay, so please, do not make it look as if you are the prize, sis. You are the prize. Do you know, because I didn't have this sense of wholeness. I haven't gotten my wholeness from within. I was expecting that a relationship was what I needed to be complete. Now, this is number 3 lie that you need to break. You have to be whole. You have to be whole indeed before you even enter a relationship, okay? Now, all these things I'm giving you was back then I did not even know that I was making a mistake, okay? I was just all like my blood was just pumping, okay? You need to be whole. Sis, if you're entering that relationship because you feel this person or your partner the one that will make you whole or that will come to complete you, then you're making a big mistake because guess what? Your expectation will drop like from 10 to 3 and you'll be all disappointed, okay? Now, no guy should even be under a pressure to make any lady happy. If you're not happy and you're not a joyful person, then why should a guy even want to spend time with you? Talk less of spending the whole of his life with you, okay? You need to be whole, first of all. You need to find your own purpose. And not as if I didn't know my purpose in life. That was just like having the wrong idea, completely wrong idea. I remember growing up, remembering the story of Cinderella, how she found her Prince Charming, who turned her world upside down. Now, sis, that is what Alice in Wonderland. Wake up, okay? Wake up. Now, if you're hoping that you're going to find a man who will automatically change your whole life, then what have you been living? What have you been doing living all these years? Do you tell me that all these years was worthless until the guy came in? Now, sis, your life needs to take a new shape, okay? You need to debunk the old stuffs and bring in new things. Start seeing yourself as a worthy person, and a worthy person who is worthy to date a worthy person like you will find you, okay?